everyone's very respectful and so like nice. Like if you ask for help from anyone, they'll do their best to like help you with things.
Yeah.
But it's very orderly too. Like, it's really nice.
Yeah, definitely, because we've gone on like small trips around and like a little like on a cruise and stuff like that. But it's here. It's like everyone's very like kind to each other. So that's why it's worth the 14-hour plane ride to get here.
Yeah.
Right. So thanks for accepting my interview. Yeah, please tell me what's your name and where you're from.
My name is Emily. I'm from Georgia.
And I'm Austin. I'm from Georgia.
Georgia. What brought you in Japan? So are there any reasons this time?
I'd say mostly just for like culture-wise. It's very different, like almost exactly opposite of a lot of like U.S. customs stuff like that. So it's interesting to see like completely different world and what the other side like the earth is like. And definitely for me like too, it's just like the food is like extremely good. So it's nice trying all the different food.
Yeah, it's really good. We like anime too. We like all the figures and everything, and you can find so much of it here, like all the different kinds and everything.
So you love anime, right?
Yeah.
What kind of anime do you like?
My favorite's like the most generic answer. It's Naruto, just because it's what I watched growing up. So it's like it's definitely my favorite. But like the newest one we're getting into is like Solo Leveling's really good, and like Hell's Paradise is really good too. So definitely we watch a lot of like the newer ones.
The isekai, I like those.
Yeah.
The romance ones, those are cute. He doesn't watch the romance. I like the romance ones. Like Fruits Basket is probably my favorite.
Fruit Basketball.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's kind of famous too, yeah.
Yeah, they have all the different ones of it.
And Naruto is my favorite too, yeah. Who's your like favorite character?
It'd be Pain, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely liked like his like character arc. It was like really cool. I think it's like definitely unique for like anime too. It's like a little bit different than like what most villains are kind of be. But and then Obito of course is like really cool too. So.
Right.
But, yeah.
He met the voice actor for Obito.
Yeah, the English voice actor for it.
Okay.
I have it was a little figure of him that got him to sign it too. So it was really cool meeting him.
Wait, in Tokyo?
No, it was in Atlanta. He did a traveling thing at an event. So it was really cool to meet him.
Wow.
But, yeah.
You actually met real person.
Yeah.
Voice actor.
Yeah. It was crazy to hear him, like, to see him and then to hear his voice coming out. It was really weird to, like, see that. But, yeah.
That should be true, yeah. You always hear from animation, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. For surprise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a fun thing to, like, you see the character and you hear the voice, you're like, but that's not the same person, but it's the real person of it.
Yeah.
So. And then, is this your, like, first time to visit in Japan, or...?
So this is our third time now. Our first time we came right after it opened, like a month after from COVID. And then we came like 8-9 months ago. And then this is our third time now, which we mostly do visiting in Tokyo. And then we've traveled down to like Kyoto, Osaka. I think the furthest north we've gone is like Sendai, because it was the like Fox Village up there.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been really fun. We like it. We keep coming back because it's such a nice place to come to. Everybody's so respectful. Like everywhere's so clean compared to like other big cities and stuff like that. So, and just there's so much to do. Like you go to Tokyo and it's very different. Like if you go to Kyoto or if you go to some small place
Even
somewhere
within
else.
Tokyo too.
Right.
Like you have Akihabara is completely different than Shibuya, and it's definitely like you can like get lost in like the back roads too, and like you forget you're in like a major city like pretty fast. So.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. You like anime, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's really good to go Akihabara, right?
Yeah, it's the best place for it.
That's what we did for this trip. We split where we were staying in 2 different places. So our first place was near Shinjuku, and then our second place, it's like a 10-minute walk from Akihabara. So we've been visiting it pretty often. So.
Okay.
We went to like Harajuku Street and we went shopping over there and all of that too. But just kind of traveling all over.
Okay, it's like each city different, right?
Yeah, it's definitely it's cool to see like how like when you get like it's a 2-minute, 3-minute train ride, but immediately the city's like completely different looking. It's a different vibe to it. So, but yeah, it's definitely you can tell like which city is good for what.
Right, that'll be true, yeah. And then, what would be your like impression of Japan? You say that each city different, but do you have any other like impression of Japan?
I would just say that like it's very unique to see like how much of a community everyone kind of believes in here, where it's like everyone kind of does things that betters the community or it's good for the community. It's not very like individualistic, you know. So it's definitely like a cool thing to see here versus like in other places.
Yeah, everyone's very respectful and so like nice. Like if you ask for help from anyone, they'll do their best to like help you with things.
Yeah.
But it's very orderly too. Like everybody helps each other basically. It's really nice.
Thanks so much for saying that.
Yeah.
But that's why you came in third time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely, because we've gone on like small trips around and like a little like on a cruise and stuff like that, and you can see that a lot of people typically are trying to do stuff that's like best for them, but it's like everyone's very like kind to each other, so it's even if there's like not perfect, but it's definitely much better than other places we've been to.
Okay.
So that's why it's worth the 14-hour plane ride to get here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's far away from your country, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
A long flight, but it's
Long
worth
flight.
it. Yeah.
And then you say you went to other country, but what else did you go to other than Tokyo?
So we've been to it was the Caribbeans and a couple of the islands like further down there. When we went on a cruise, we went to like Dominican Republic and stuff like that. So it's definitely a completely different like vibe and atmosphere compared to like Tokyo and Japan.
Yeah, within like the US we've been to like Las Vegas before, which is very different. But
Yeah.
more for gambling and stuff.
Yeah, if you compare to Las Vegas or other those you went to, it's different. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think the main thing too is that while you like being here a lot, is also like the safety. It's like walking around at night, like you don't have to worry about something happening.
Yeah.
It's like you can kind of just like, even not even knowing the language or like knowing what's going on to stay around us so much, we still feel like pretty safe around being here. So, but yeah,
It's definitely safety. Yeah? You can walk in the nighttime, yeah, as you
Yes.
say.
yeah. Like I've really witnessed someone like dropping like their phone and wallet, and someone like running up to go give it to them versus like just taking it, walking away. Like it feels very like secure, and like people don't want to like steal or do anything like mischievous at all. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's nice. The feeling of like security. Like the very first time we came, I didn't realize that my backpack was open, and I was just walking around with my backpack open, and somebody stopped me and they said, "Hey, your backpack's open,"
Which
and it was totally
you could see our
fine.
passports and like wallet in
Yeah.
there too. So like someone could have just grabbed the passports and like ran away with it. We would
Yeah.
have never known.
But they're just so nice. They're like, "Oh, it's open," so we just close it up. So nice.
Yeah.
They help you.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, that's open." So, which where we're from, like people don't do that. They
No.
they take things. But
Really?
here, no,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then I think you are from like different country, right? From Georgia. What would be like surprise things compared to your country and Japan? Like anything?
Surprising things. I think public transport is a big thing. Like the trains here, like you hear that they're good, but it's so efficient. Like you can get around everywhere on the train versus driving in a car. Like you can take a train and you can go a lot of places here. So that was pretty surprising.
Yeah. Definitely, it's funny to see too when they apologize for a delay and it's like a 2-minute delay, and it's like that's really not a delay like from most places, but here it's like they take it very seriously. So it's almost always within like a minute, like on time and everything. So, yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else surprising. No, we did a lot of like research before coming
Yeah.
the first time too. We tried to like figure things out and stuff because we want to be respectful and everything. We don't want to just come and be like not know anything about it. So
Yeah. I would say like probably one thing that is shocking is the amount of convenience stores everywhere. It's like every single corner of the street has one. It's like you can just walk in. It's like all the food that's in there. You can just get like grab a whole meal and just walk out like within like 5 seconds, and it's like super cheap too.
Yeah, that would be true. Like every corner they have a convenience store.
Yeah.
Like especially in here, Tokyo, right?
yeah, everywhere you go, and there's all the different ones like the Family Mart, the Lawson, 7-Eleven, just everywhere.
Yeah.
We are really like, competitive each other for convenience store.
Yeah.
That's why they try to
Yeah.
put each place. Yeah.
Yeah. I still say I think Family Mart's probably my favorite one out of the group of them, because usually it's just they have more stuff too. So
know, all of them, they're like, we have like the best fried chicken at this one
Yeah.
place, and the other place is like, no, we have the best chicken. But I think they're all good. I don't know.
You say that your favorite is family
He
mart
likes family.
Yeah.
because of the chicken, or do you have any?
It's just the like they usually, from like my experience, they have like more options. It's like Family Mart and 7-Eleven usually have the most options, but we just see more Family Marts around than 7-Elevens where we've been staying. I think it's partly because we try to stay more in like residential areas too, so it's like a lot more common there too. Yeah.
Right. It's a good like chicken has well, right, over there.
Yeah.
Variety of food.
Mm.
Yeah. We've had a lot of different food too. We've had like the ramen and stuff like that. You have to have ramen if you come here. So, yeah. All different things.
What kind of food did you try so far?
We've had sushi. We had that last time. We actually haven't had any this time.
Gyudon.
You know.
Yeah, which is really nice. The yakitori. Trying to think. I feel like we've had just about everything, honestly, because we try to make sure we go to like a different spot each night, especially because like around us, like within like a mile radius, there's like probably at least 20-30 different restaurants, so you can really try like just about anything you want. It's usually pretty much like close by.
We like yakiniku a lot too.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, you go to like the izakaya, you get the yakiniku.
Yeah.
That's what you can do a lot like nighttime here too, because it seems like it's such a big city. It doesn't necessarily like, okay, it's 9 o'clock, go to bed. Like, no, you can go out and you can have food even late at night and have a nice time.
You say that you can go nighttime, so but in your country it's closed earlier times.
Yeah. Usually it's
Yeah.
around like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Everything kind of gets closed down, especially like once you get past midnight. There's usually nothing open anymore.
Or not
So-
good things.
So it's like interesting to see like at like 2 a.m. you can go out and there's still bars open. There's still like regular restaurants open. Also too with like the like being able to like drink in public too is definitely like different here because you can just go buy like some alcohol drink at like a Family Mart and you can walk around and drink that and it's perfectly fine.
Right.
Yeah. You have a beer, like a strong zero or something, and you walk around with that, but you can't do that at home. That's you go to jail.
Yeah.
Go to jail.
Yeah, you get a citation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though like late time we can buy from alcohol. Also, izakaya is still some of them open, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that you can go whenever.
I think you came here like third time. What would be your most excited things you experienced this trip?
This time?
Let's see.
I think it was nice just walking around, and this time was the most other tourists we've seen too, because the other times weren't as busy of a season. This has been the busiest season we've come, so it's been interesting to like walk around and have so many people at the same time. And then I liked walking around Harajuku and looking at like all the shops and the clothes and everything there.
Yes, I think this was the first time we went to like Shibuya and Harajuku specifically and went
Did more
shopping
shopping.
more. Because before we just kind of walked around and visited it.
Yeah.
But it was cool like to go to like not only like the like kind of avoid the name like brand places and go to like the more like specific like unique ones, like smaller shops around. Just because it's like unique fashion here versus like at home, it's very different. So that's probably the best thing we've done so far.
Now you can see more
Yeah.
detail for
Yeah.
each city.
Mm.
It's different views, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you come first time and third times.
Yeah, because when the first time we came right after COVID, there wasn't as much tourism too, so it was
Right.
a lot less crowded everywhere. And now you can see what it's actually like. Where like there's so many
There's so
people
many
everywhere.
people, yeah.
Yeah. But it's nice. It's good. It's good that there's lots of people. That's what you want.
Yeah. Everyone's still being respectful, even like most of like the foreigners and tourists, which is nice because it keeps the same atmosphere as when there wasn't as many around. I'm sure it probably helps the economy too, having a bunch more tourists in, because I know that was an issue with COVID and everything too. So
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
third times. Yeah.
no, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've
Like
literally
a
had
lot.
talks about like moving here at some point in the future because of how nice it is, but definitely want to be more fluent in Japanese, which will be a couple years at least. So
Right. Well, are you sure you have a plan maybe in living here?
yeah,
In the future.
In the future.
Yeah. You have to do all the process and everything. So
yeah.
in the future.
I'm so happy you really like it, even though you want to try to live here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the all answers.
Yeah, of course.
Really enjoy.
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ご視聴ありがとうございました。質問のご希望や動画の感想をコメント欄でいただけると幸いです。たくさんのコメントお待ちしております。チャンネル登録、応援お願いします。